Hey guys, what's up? Abomination9 here, back playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We left off, we went back to Garfont, I believe it's called. We did a heart-to-heart, we figured out we acquired the Mercs mission. And then before I was going to go do this, I went to the inn to get a last level up, so we're all level 28 now. But, Tora, which I probably should just recorded this since I still had Elgato on, but... if we go out real quick to this, and then this. So Tor said we should go to the theater. So, that is what we're going to be doing before we move off, because I want to see if there's actually something, like if something's actually going to happen if we do this. Because it's been 2 times now, so 3 times altogether, but 2 other times, has someone said something after sleeping at the inn. So, let's actually see if something happens. Oh, there's a heart-to-heart. Okay, so that's what it is, then.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today. We hope you enjoy performance of Uriah Goes to War.
This is going to be so much fun.
Are we the only ones watching? Where did Nia go off to?
I don't know.
Queen Rakura, methink time has come to go to war with more Ardain.
This is most sudden, War Minister.
My lady.
Wow. You're great, Nia.
Shut it, you. I didn't ask to take part in this farce.
Ahem! This not sudden, your majesty. We preparing for war ever since more Ardain take occupation of Gormott.
Then the preparations are complete.
Preparations go steady for long time, but we can quickly make complete. More Ardain soon try to conquer other countries aside from Gormott. We cannot allow ambitions to succeed. Must start war at earliest possibility.
I see. So be it then. Let us make war.
Wait 1 moment, please.
You have concerns, Haim?
Titan
Oops.
of more Ardain quickly becoming so barren, crops cannot be grown. Meanwhile, we have rich soil, producing much delicious gram rice. Why bother with war when more Ardain collapse on its own from famine?
A valid question.
No! If we wait, more Ardain just conquer more territories like Gormott. With more territories, more Ardain becomes still greater threat. Even if more Ardain Titan collapse completely, may still be difficult to defeat whole empire.
There no need to be hasty.
I like how much Tor is getting into this.
More Ardain still not have enough territory or supplies to properly provide for own people. Gormott alone not enough to support whole of Ardanian population. In other words, more prudent to wait for more Ardain to grow weaker before attacking.
Your argument is compelling.
That not happen today or tomorrow, though. No, might take many decades to happen, or even centuries. We cannot allow more Ardain threat to remain longer than necessary.
That quite true, but now is not time to rush into things. War preparations may be in progress, but still not in optimal condition.
Oh, this argument never end. Your Majesty must make final decision.
Huh? You want me to decide?
Your Majesty is Queen of Uriah.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, of course, I'm gonna choose let's wait a little longer. Though, does this actually do anything? Like, does Poppy get affinity from this? And if I put let's go to war, then Tor gets affinity? So I'm gonna say let's wait, because does it matter? It's just a play.
Let's wait a little longer. What now? Did you both forget your lines?
Script of Uriah Goes to War end here. No more lines to say.
Thank you for coming today, everyone.
I see. By showing this play to the children, you'll get them to think for themselves about whether Uriah should go to war.
That's quite clever, actually.
It's a difficult question. I can see the kids having split opinions too.
You forced me to take part in this thing, and then it just ends like that. This is so not satisfying.
You're looking out into the crowd, not at Tora. Alright. Weird. So I guess that's what that does. When you go to the inn and they're like, hey, let's go do this thing, it's a heart-to-heart. Alright, so that's cool. I also saw something earlier, because I did a quest for a artist and got them some supplies before starting this video, and now there's the dog hunt? A dog hunt here at this painting. And he has like a special icon that I haven't seen before, though I'm not going to mess with that right now in this video. We're just going to move on. So, where is this place? I think it's past here. And up the stairs. And all the way around. I don't really want to leave Uriah yet. We haven't really done that much, I don't think. We haven't even gone down the stairs to see what's down there. But it already wants us to leave. There's also a side quest over here as well. Like, as soon as I'm done with this quest, I'm going straight back here. Though I don't know if I can yet. Like, I know I can fast travel to other places, but our ship got wrecked. As soon as we got it, it was destroyed. So I don't know how we're supposed to be going, like how we're supposed to travel between continent and continent. Or Titan and Titan, I should say. Because I haven't tried it because I don't want to screw anything up. But like, can I just freely fast travel from place to place with no consequences? Like, I'm gonna try after I do this mission to get over there.
Look what I found. I've never been here before, but I imagine we'll be back again soon enough.
Wait, is there a chest over there? Or is it just boxes? No, it's nothing. So there's a side quest over here. Yeah, there's no pond there. Which we'll get to that later, I guess, when we come back here in another video. So I'm guessing we're getting on this thing? Like, is there just places we can go in every area that will take us over? Am I going the wrong way? Where am I going? Okay, yeah, I'm super at the wrong way. We're not getting on this warship, I think that actually is. We're getting on one of these small boats over there. So I really hope we can get back here, which I was kind of hoping there was like some sort of ship mechanic where we can go back and forth, since we went to all that trouble to get a ship, but then all of a sudden, like, we get swallowed up and we lost our ship. So it's like, what was the point of getting that ship if we were just going to lose it, like, literally, like, 2 minutes after getting the ship? This ship bound for Goldmouth Argentum. Salvagers ride for free. Yes. Okay, we set out now. Okay, I'm expecting a cutscene, but this loading is taking a while. Are we just going to end up in Argentum? No, okay, no. Okay, we're back in Argentum.
Hey, it's Rex!
Rex come back alive?
Rex have many sidekicks now.
Quite the little celebrity, aren't we?
Well, you know, I've been trading here for a while. Anyway, I'll find us a ride to the Empire. You guys go on ahead to the inn.
Sounds good. See you around then.
Okay, so ships in the Ardanian Empire should be leaving from Goldmouth flight deck on the 4th floor. So 4th floor. I think there's a reception desk there where I should be able to charter one. Time to get moving. Okay, we're by ourselves, but we have Cora and Pyra and Dahlia. Okay, so I think the fourth floor was off limits before. Also, there's a quest here we can do, which I'll get back to that later. Which, if we can, in fact, do some quests. Is there a chest up there? No, that's just some garbage. If there is, in fact, stuff here I can do, well, then I probably will be trying to travel back to all the other places, see if I missed anything. On my own time. Okay, so I think it's one floor higher than this? Like, even higher than this, possibly? Okay, so we need to talk to... I don't actually know. Is there an actual, like, area out here? It's so bright, Christ. Okay, here we go.
Chance of having a break? My legs kind of hurt.
There's also a quest over here as well. Okay, where are we going? Murmur. I'm looking to board a ship headed for Moradane. Have you got any space free? Not to worry, friend. Plenty of space. You traveling alone? Roughly 6 people, I'd say. Man, that big group. I offer special discount for group travel. Let's everyone board as much as like for a total of 4,000. I'm a salvager, by the way. I can travel for free, can't I? Ah, Murmur not realize. In that case, I make discount. That come to 3,000. Wait. So we can't go for free? I have, like, 40 grand at the very least. Man, how many you say coming on board? 6, maybe more. And how many of them salvagers? Just me. Which means, how many non-salvagers? Quite a lot. Then should pay 3,000. Murmur, sorry. Me big-hearted, but have limits to kindness. But I have like 50 grand. Who cares? Thanks kindly. Let Murmur know when friend's ready to board, and we set off ship. Pretty sure if I said no, he would have been like, okay, well, get me this, and I'll let you go. Argentum no pawn drive, a hard bargain. It was much easier to get a discount in Uraya. Ah well, I should head back to the inn and meet up with the others. Take it to more Ardane. Rex, you had 50 grand. What's 3,000 gonna hurt? Get over it. Energy room door. Hello. Look at it. How he turned at me as soon as I walked up to the door. He's watching me. He or she is sighted on me super hard. Might be a she, actually. Okay, so where was the inn? I think the inn's like a level lower. Yeah, over there. There's another quest over there as well. Falala. Oh, here they are. At the tables, not the inn.
Right. So it looks like we're heading out tomorrow. Everyone, make sure you're ready by then.
Understood.
Affirmative.
The tea here is lovely.
You can find quality goods here from all around, Allrest. You like the place?
Yes. If there's time before we leave, I think I'll have another cup later.
Feels so good to rest in a proper inn after a long voyage.
Yeah, it's good to be on familiar shores again.
did you... What? What are you doing in my bed?
Wait!
Ah! Get out! Interloper! Monster!
Wait a minute, would you? Ow! You're the one in my room. The guy's room, see?
Huh? I can't believe it. I did it again. I am such an idiot.
Is this what they call sleepwalking?
You were staring.
Huh?
Pervert.
Whoa, what?
She's certainly exposing an awful lot of skin.
Pot, meat kettle.
Would you care to explain what that is supposed to mean, my good sir?
Have you looked in a mirror recently?
I always really hate the whole pervert girl getting mad tropes. I'm kind of over it. I've seen it enough times to be like, okay,
Pyra?
come up with something else. I'm tired of it.
Good morning.
Listen, about earlier.
I'm sorry about Mithra. She gets very confused when she's just woken up.
I see.
It didn't get violent, did it?
No, I didn't do anything weird. Not a thing.
No. It was more Mithra I was worrying about.
Oh, right. I guess she did throw a thing or two.
Oh no. So that was where that came from. I'm sorry. Did it hurt a lot?
No, not at all. Really, I'm fine.
Are you sure? Honestly, my head is still a little painful.
Ah, to be young again.
Indeed, indeed.
We need a little romance in our lives too, eh?
Actually, I'm quite all right.
But yeah, I'm really over the whole angry girl, you're a pervert nonsense trope. Come up with something else, please. It's in like 8,000 different anime. Can't just keep using it over and over again. Or slash, I guess, also misunderstandings. Like, oh, it's just a misunderstanding. The guy gets the crud beat out of him. I'm tired of seeing guys getting the crud beat out of him because of a misunderstanding, pervert nonsense in anime. Enough. Enough is enough. Also, this is probably going to be another
Gion. Yes.
cutscene heavy video. Just like chapter 3. So we have another empire here.
I have returned from my assignment, Your Majesty.
Welcome back, Morag. You too, Bridget.
I'm honored.
It is good to see you again, Bridget.
You look well too, Ijean.
So this Aegis truly was the genuine article?
Indeed.
And the boy?
From his garments, he appeared to be a young salvager.
I would be most interested in meeting him.
That can be arranged.
We have received reports of an attack on a ship headed for the Praetorium.
A transport vessel.
Yes, carrying a cargo of core crystals.
Core crystals. Torna's work, then.
Most likely. According to a lucky survivor, the culprit was a masked man.
Jin. It must have been him.
This is the third time. From what I hear,
Urian vessels have also suffered significant damage.
My sincere apologies. This is all my fault, Your Majesty. I let that Torna girl off lightly. I should have interrogated her more.
You set the captive loose because you felt it necessary, did you not? That is enough for me. Besides which, if this really is the doing of that masked man, I doubt he would have been stopped, even by an army 5,000 strong. We have more pressing issues to consider.
Such as?
The Senate have independently resumed the excavation of Judicium.
The pro-war faction, Senator Roderick.
The loss of those core crystals must have made them restless. Judicium is a very delicate region. It would be unwise to provoke Uriah.
I understand your meaning. If the Senate make any unsavory moves, we can take action.
I'm counting on you, dear sister.
These loadings always take so much longer than I think, and I just want to be quiet, but then like it just takes like 6 hours. Oh, we're just going into text boxes now. So yeah, Morag and even Bridget's designs I think are like pretty immaculate. More so Morag, like I love her outfit. Like I love the entire ensemble. Because this game does obviously get a lot of flack for its designs, I think, specifically with like Dahlia or whatever, and even Pyra to some extent. I do think like Pyra's is kind of meh as well, but Morag is a ignore that. Morag's outfit is amazing. So, where do ships to the Ardanian Empire leave from again? Goldmouth flight deck. It's up on the 4th floor. Right, gotcha. Shall we get moving then? Ardanian Empire sounds so grand. Tor can't wait to see what it's like. And also we have, I guess, the child royalty that actually has his head screwed on right for once. Because a lot of times if you see like a child dictator or whatever, they're usually like very bratty and not, I'm not going to say like not all there, but just too childish, obviously because they're a kid. So you don't see, I guess, child leaders too often that are actually not completely childish. Like this guy actually seems like he knows what he's doing, like he's an adult.
This light, what is it? Rock's core crystal. It was like a stone. What happened?
Don't you remember, Rex? Vanham told you. Core crystals don't die. They always regenerate after a while.
Regenerate?
Ready to be reawakened by a new driver.
Why didn't we grab Abora's freaking crystalline?
If I resonated with it now...
Then a new rock would be born into this world.
A new rock? Vandam's blade.
What do?
I'm not sure. Taking Vandam's old partner. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, but maybe he would have wanted you to do it. Just do whatever.
Right.
Just a choice. Okay. Some kid.
Probably time we headed for the ship, right?
He's gonna swipe that?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and register us for boarding.
His model isn't very interesting, so he might not be
rush.
important.
Sure, we could take our time and miss out on the good seats. Oops.
Ow.
Okay, he did exactly what I thought he was gonna do. He just stole from you. You idiot, you got...
Your bag!
Huh?
You got ripped off. Duh.
No.
If a child runs past you at a very fast speed, obviously you're getting something stolen from you.
Crystal. It's not here.
You mean the little blighter?
After him, at once.
Titan's foot.
Okay, so we need to go down? I don't know which way we're supposed to be going. Well, it says over there. Should we go this way? Okay, no, that's just going off somewhere else. I think I might actually just jump down because I think Rex can take the damage if we really need to be fast about it. You can survive this. Okay, which way? Okay, that's going further. The music's a bit... It's kind of sinister, but it's like super... whatchamacallit as well, like, like, not sinister enough, that's what I was trying to say. I lost my concentration there because of the fox.
Yeah. And those ears. Gormotti for sure.
So let's see. There, that's the brat.
Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
Why, that little... He stole the old ship.
What now?
Let's go. Are there any other? There's one. Garum.
Hey, Rex. What's the big hurry?
Lend me a boat.
What? I mean, sure, but why?
There was a pickpocket. Took our core crystal. Over there.
Over there? Hold it! Bring that ship back here! Why, that's Pittman's ship. Your thief's on
Okay,
board that thing.
You're wasting time talking.
All right then. The key's in the slot, so you can take her right out.
Thanks. I'll bring her back as soon as I can.
No worries. Go get him, Rex.
Again, every time these cutscenes, or these loading screens, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna wait. But then it's like, oh, we've been waiting for a while and it hasn't started up again. And it's just been quiet for too long. Oh, we're back here? I mean, he was a cat folk, so... a Rothian, because I don't remember their actual race's name.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is where he got off.
He may still be somewhere nearby.
Right, then let's ask around and see what we can find.
Good plan.
Stop thief. Received. This is main story quest. And now we're back in freaking... what is this? Gormith? Gothra? Gothra, not Gothra. Where are we? What is this place called? I just remember the word goth. Torrigoth. There we go. I'm back in Torrigoth. There's like 8,000 little icons to look choose from. Did you see Gorma Boy come running through the port? Oh yes. Very scruffy boy went running up staircase. Very quick. Hana seen lots of country, but all country have some child like that. More Ardain, Urara, even Indal. Gap of rich and poor exists everywhere. Very sad state. Oh, friends chasing after boy to get back stolen thing? Sigh. Should always keep valuables carefully secure to body when travel. Yeah, I'll be more careful in the future. Alright, so he went up the staircase. There's still someone down here though, or even lower, that has information. It says they were like, oh, this guy. Yes, I saw him. Just as the ship was docking, he ran up the stairs in terrible hurry. I thought he was a familiar face around here, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you much about beyond that. Much thanks. Okay, so up the stairs and up the stairs again. There's a blue fox around here somewhere that I should probably take a picture of because I feel like they're going to be important later. I already know where the red fox is. I just don't remember where the blue one's at. Did you see that boy? I did see a boy head towards the farm. Was he the one you're after? I feel like this city is getting less safe recently. There was this nasty incident not long ago too. The water outage. Torgoth has the biggest Ardanian base in the whole Gormart, you know. In other regions, the Ardanians don't have quite as much influence. I just worry about the future is all. Thanks. Okay, so they're literally just lined up in the direction that we need to be going. So he's either on that ship or he's down somewhere. Where are we going? Why are we going so far out of our way? Where the heck are we? Oh. Hey, did you see that boy? Nope, I didn't see nobody. I was all busy with my work, so I wasn't really looking. He could have come this way, though. Try asking someone else. Thanks. Well, I don't trust you, because you look like him. Okay, so it's actually on this level. So he's just up ahead at the base. Or not. Did you see that boy? You're playing tag or something, right? I probably shouldn't help you then. Wouldn't be fair. No, man. What? That kid's a thief. Oh, right. He must be the one Otto was telling me about. Tor want more info. Otto, the woodcutter, keeps telling me he saw this boy hanging around outside the town. He's always tells him to come back into town because it's not safe outside, but the boy just runs off. That's about all I know, though. Maybe you should ask Otto himself? You'll find him over at Noclia Timber Site. Take care now. Thanks. So we gotta go back over there, which is pretty far away. Now that they made us walk all the freaking way over here, which... Would it be faster just to stare at a loading screen? I think it probably is.
And we're you.
Yes, it was.
Alright, where are we headed next?
Actually, where? Is it over here? Okay, it's over here. I said we were 500 away, but we got like nowhere closer. Because we were still at 500 once we teleported. Why is it so far away? I thought it was right there. I would have teleported further if I knew it was this far out. I might not even be able to get up there because I think I have to climb that. So we have to actually go over there and avoid that stupid monkey that shows up. Can you pick up the pace, monkey? Territorial Rot Bart. I wasn't actually expecting it to force us to go back to the previous areas like this. But I guess I appreciate that because I do want to come back here. I did want to come back to these places and check them out. It's also high tide right now. If that makes a difference in this quest or not. Probably should just teleport it. It's probably an actual teleportation spot on the list of spots to go to. So here it is. Alright, Otto. Where's this kid at? Did you see that boy? Oh yeah, I definitely saw that kid. Nimble little blighter he is, though. Get away from me every time. Gets away from me every time, haha. Now this I have to hear. I was just doing my work here, same as usual, when I heard footsteps coming from behind me. So I turned around and who do I see but that boy? I called out to him to stop, but he ran even faster than usual. If you ask me, that kid's not from Torgoth. Hey, no Torgoth kids have the guts to come all the way out here. Afraid I couldn't tell you where he's headed, mine. I'm too busy here to be chasing after kids all day. Seeing as you've got blades with you, maybe you could try tracing the boy's tracks. It was raining when he ran through here, so if you follow his tracks, you might find out where he went. Much thanks. We'll give it our best shot. Tutorials. A branching quest has begun. As the name suggests, this is a quest that can be cleared in more than one way. First up, we need to check the footprints. If you've resonated with a blade that has the right skill for the job, then you'll get through this quest easily. But if you don't have a blade like that in your arsenal, then you should speak to Otto. He'll give you a hint towards another way to your goal. Okay, well there's footprints over here. Okay, she has keen eye, but no one has fortitude. Why don't we have any fortitude on this team? Like, what? For Christ's sake, like, we have, what, 4 uniques? 3? 3, I think? Cora, Adenine, Dahlia. No, and Finch. We have 4 uniques. And then Drill March, and then Poppy, and then Pyra. And none of them have fortitude. And none of my commons have fortitude either, so it's just like, ah. Oh, come on. Don't tell you can't even follow tracks. Are you drivers or what? With such perfect timing for the rain, they are bleeding obvious to anyone who works in the forest like me. But I guess you're amateurs when it comes to forest, so can't blame you. Alright, shall I show you how it's done? I'd be interested to find out where that boy's got to as well. Take a look. Good look at the ground. Footprints in the wet dirt, pieces of grass stuck to the ground. Look out for anything that seems unnatural, and if they are spaced evenly, those will be the tracks you're after. What do you think? You see it now? Amazing. Thanks. Okay. We can see it here. It stops here, though. Oh, and it continues there. So yeah, for Christ's sake, when am I going to get someone with fortitude to actually do this? There's so many things I've come across that need fortitude. I think Adonine's the first person I've come across who has keen eye, which I actually think I need that for something. I've come across something that needed that, but I didn't. I can't see the tracks anymore because we're in a fight. I'm just going to keep going up and hope that I went the right way. Okay, so the tracks aren't here. I think this is a dead end too. Oh, well, we at least might as well get this stuff.
Sniff 'em out. Sniff 'em good.
Treasure acquired.
Oh, a lot of money in there. Alright, so I think I might just drop down and break my legs. Okay, so the track stopped here. But I don't think this is where they're supposed to go. I don't see them anywhere else. Where's it wanting me to go? Because the only way to go from there was up, and that up was a dead end. Let's actually just look at the map. It doesn't say here. So he might not even be here. Okay, he's over there, apparently. So can we just go to Umon's ship? And just bypass? Oh, straighten a plot wall. Is this where the track's in? But this is... Stop thief. Completed. What? It seems the young thief's destination was Umon's shipyard. Close in and scope out the situation. Okay, weird. I think there's a heart-to-heart here, too, that I need to do.
If we're on the right track, he should be around here, yeah?
Thief using Umon's workshop as hideout! I never dream of such a thing.
Okay, a bunch of other kids.
That's him. Let's surround them so he can't run.
Gotcha.
Ah, you lot.
Kid, you sure led us on a merry chase. You've wasted a lot of our time, you know.
Damn it.
Look at you. You're only kids. Why don't you just give back what you took? We'd rather not hurt you or anything.
You're basically a kid yourself.
Oi, I'll have you know I work for a living. Right, hand it over.
No, you're not having it.
What? A bunch of birds?
The core crystal is ours now. If you want it so bad, you'll have to take it by force.
Well, nothing for it, I guess. All right, let's go.
This is ridiculous. Like, seriously, we get our stuff stolen by a freaking kid, and now we have to fight a bunch of birds. Just focus on these stupid birds. They could easily just run away during this. And I don't know why they're not running away, but I guess they don't want to get hit by some stray fire or something. Well, this seems to be like a cakewalk so far. These birds really weren't a challenge of any kind, so it's really just even more a waste of our time.
Well, we took it by force. Just like you wanted us to. Titan's foot. You're all barely 10 years old. Why are you stealing from people?
Look, keeping your traps shut won't help anyone.
My lady, be a little more gentle.
Why? They're only petty thieves.
Be that as it may, they are still children.
Look, I'm sure there's a reason you're doing all this. Are you just that hard up?
What do you take us for? We're not some poor beggars.
Okay. So it's not money you're after?
Then what the hell is it they want?
You should just tell everything. Rex not hurt you.
Come on.
We want revenge.
Revenge?
Oh, Christ, not this again. I already
We
drove someone off before.
avenge our village.
You don't mean you were planning to awaken this blade and use it? Well, why don't you tell us the whole story? We might be able to help.
I don't know if I did this on camera, but I told a kid that I'm not letting him have revenge already in this playthrough.
Just a small, peaceful village. But the bad men, just because we had water, they...
Did anyone survive? Don't tell me. You're the only ones?
What's your name?
Me? Why do you want to know?
Please, kid?
It's Reese. From Cordell Village.
Cordell Village? Can't say I've heard of it.
It's just a tiny village on the outskirts of Gormott. Not many people know it.
Okay, Reese. I get why you did this. But still, it's not right to steal from people. Besides which, awakening a blade is dangerous. Do you know what happens if it fails?
You never know until you try. Long as one of us manages it, that's all that matters.
Sounds like you really were desperate, my boy. I assume you know the whereabouts of these bandits?
There's a big cave over on Twin Trunks Hill. They use it as a hideout.
Oh, Reese, it's awful. Those scum are gonna... Who are they?
Don't worry about them. What's the matter?
Right, okay. The bandits are planning to attack Turrigoth.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we overheard one of their men talking about it in the city just now.
And it was definitely one of them.
It looked like they were scouting the place out. They were saying with the consul gone, now's the perfect chance to take advantage.
A shrewd observation. This would indeed be the perfect time to mount an attack.
Are you trying to tell me that idiot consul was actually good for something?
So, this all our fault?
Well... yeah. I guess we might have been the trigger.
We can't sit by and let this happen.
Agreed. Right. You lot, you can leave those nasty bandits to us.
What?
I swear, we'll avenge your village.
But...
Don't worry. By the way, name's Rex. Reese, take the others and go warn the city guard.
Warn them about the bandits?
Nah, they probably wouldn't believe you if you said bandits were coming. So tell them about us instead. Tell them the guys who destroyed the water tower are hiding out at Twin Trunks Hill.
If you say so, but why?
Don't worry, you'll see. We're counting on you, okay?
Okay.
You got Rock's core crystal back. Alright, cool. We could... Can we? Actually, I guess I have to go over here. It's still black, even though it fixed itself. We saw it fix itself, but obviously we can't use it. I don't really plan on doing that just yet anyways. Okay, so where we need to go. Not here. There, which I don't know how to actually get there. I don't know if we have to go here or here. Let's go here first. Though this area might be dangerous. There might be enemies here who are higher level than us.
Shall we rest our legs before we move on?
Yeah, there's level 35s and 40 that we're surrounded by. And I think this is where the T-Rex hangs out. We don't really want to run into him either. We need to go actually higher than this. So I need to like specifically circle around these guys in a good way. There's a T-Rex over there. I think there's a bridge around here next to these wolves. The T-Rex is moving in this direction. Thankfully this goes under. I think we can get up from this here. I think. We might not be able to actually, yeah, no we can. There's the lights up there, I see them. This is definitely way up. We still aren't high enough though. We can go even higher, but
What have we here?
I don't know if that'll be the right way. Like, is it this way or is it... I'm gonna probably end up killing that at some point. Oh, it's over here. Okay, cool. Luckily I didn't go to the left. Boulder Boar Gate. We need... Actually, we could use Adenine if all you need is wind here, but... It might force us to unlock Rock's core crystal to deal with this Aether Storm, or whatever this is called.
Well, This is quite the unhelpful obstruction.
Hey, isn't this the same as that thing we saw in the blowhole with Van Damme?
Indeed. It seems to be the same phenomenon.
In that case...
Yeah. We just need a little help from Rock. Van Damme, mate. Hope this is okay.
Rex?
No, it's just forcing us to do this, I guess. Like, I was gonna put it on Rex either way, but looks like the story progression just wants us to put it on Rex. Also, when are we gonna use that, Earth Crystal?
My name is Rock!
Apologies. Force of habit.
Should I set him? Do I have to?
All right! You really did it!
Rock.
So, you are my new driver. Bit of a scrawny one, if you ask me. But, oh well, it's good to meet you.
He talks kind of like Van Damme, eh?
Van Damme? Who is that?
Oh, right. You wouldn't remember since you've been reawakened now. He was your old driver.
My old driver? Ah, so my core was passed down to you.
We could have stolen it.
I didn't sense any guilt in your words.
You're a perceptive one, all right. Yes, you take after your old master in more ways than one.
Listen, Rock, we need your help. Reckon you could clear the way for us?
This stuff? Of course. Nothing simpler.
Either miasma is what it's called.
Come, winds, lend me
Oh, we
your
need
transient fleeting aid.
either dispersal or whatever that said. Whoops, wrong. That was the wrong button. All right. Actually, there's so many freaking menus I keep screwing up. Dahlia.
Rock.
Goodbye.
Pleased to meet you. Miasma schmiasma. The wind is my mate.
Come, winds, lend me your transient fleeting
Burst
aid.
Hurricane active. We also have Fitch, so we could have tripled down on that wind.
Wow. That hardly took any time at all.
I did say it was a simple task.
Thanks a bunch, Rock. Rock?
Tell me something. My previous driver.
You mean Van Damme?
Yes, this Van Damme. What kind of a man was he?
He was incredibly strong. He looked kind of scary, but he was kind, too. And he saved my life. It's thanks to Van Damme that we're all standing here now.
I see. Then I think I'd better protect you all, too.
Huh?
to carry on my driver's will as best I can. That's the path I feel best befits a blade.
Oh, Rock.
Also, I want to know if the word blade was used in Xenoblade Chronicles, because I never played Chronicles. I played X, and I'm obviously playing 2, and blade, the word, has been a big theme in both of those games. Your group in X was called the Blades, and in this game, obviously, blades are your weapons. So blade has been a key word in both games. It's like a big part of the story, is the blades. So is the Blades, or Blade, or whatever, is that a big part of Xeno Chronicles as well? Is that just like the overarching theme of all 3 games is blade? I wonder. Ah, for Christ's sake. I was hoping like this would make up its mind and pick a path, but now we're in a fight with it. I could just run past it, but I don't think we fought anything in this video, so might as well. Okay, so let's use Rock with his double scythes. So we can go into twinned. Or not twin. We go in the cyclone with him. Then we can go in the sandstorm. Oh, what happened? Oh, did we kill it already? And something else spawned? I mean, I like his weapons. His model is just what I find to be so freaking weird. Okay, so his final strike is a double slash down. That. Okay, so we can't use any wind on this. We'll just end up killing this guy. It was no big deal.
Hey, Nia! I just found the shiniest trinket. You want to see? Hey, Nia?
Yeah, I'll check it out, Victor. You're such a child sometimes.
So the rock's kind of cool. We'll use him for this. I wish we could fly on top of him, like how Nia rides on Drone March. Okay, we got some drivers in here, some generics. That weapon that guy on the left has is kind of cool.
There's quite a few of them, and they have blades too.
No time for complicated plans. Don't worry, there'll be no match for us.
You say that.
Say that. But hey, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Just remember, we're not here to kill anyone, so mind you don't go overboard.
Was Rex not going to avenge Village?
There's more than one way to do that, right?
Well, if you say so.
Understood.
Are you gonna frame these guys for the water tower?
All of you, put down your weapons. You're not gonna harm that city.
Who the hell are you punks? We ain't got time for a bunch of kids.
Hold it. They're drivers and blades. Now I get it. The city hired you, huh?
What do you think?
How'd you find out about... whatever. Hey lads, let's slaughter these brats!
So I think I'm gonna go for the guy on the left first because he said he has the best weapon. Oh, it's just an axe, but have we seen anyone use an axe before? Like, I think I have an axe out of my common blades, but okay, you. We'll focus on him. So let's open up with some wind so we can actually see if we can get some good wind combos in. Since Nia is like practically useless when it comes to wind. Actually, look, she's getting a win in. Okay. She's good for at least a single then. Okay, Nia's almost dead. We're bouncing off too much though. Unfortunately, actually she can go into Cyclone, so Might as well do that right now. Then I can switch to... Oh, we already have a triple, so I'll pick you up. Oh, that was Tora down there getting beat up. I wasn't able to get any charge during that, so we might be screwed here. I messed it up. We almost have a charge, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it in time. Especially if I keep walking around like that. There. And that's AoE damage, yes. Launch a Thunder Gale. Cool. Okay, is he dead? Did we kill that guy? Okay, focus on menacing Joe over here. So let's use a rock. Or stone, I mean. From Tora on this guy. So we can go rock, fire, air. So let's actually... Oh my god, the freaking defense. We can get like a volcano at some point. Okay, so if we can just... Oh my god, stop reflecting. Stop! Oh my god, I'm never gonna be able to get it off because he keeps bouncing. Like, Christ, what is wrong with this guy? Every freaking shot. I could not finish the combo because of the reflection. Though, if Tora can land this, actually it doesn't really matter because he just died. He dropped a common core, so we can steal his common core. Okay, maybe give her a win, see what that turns into. Okay, so that can go into ice, ice, or wind, wind, lightning. So we don't have what you call it with us. Actually, I need to use rock. So we can go into cyclone. And now we can go into sandstorm or into or switch, please. Thunder Gale. No, I don't think I'll be able to get that because I'm screwing up. Yeah. Rare core crystal off of that guy.
Well, we managed to beat them, all right. But what now?
Time up.
Ah, right on time.
Oh, I get it. That's why you asked the kids to call them here.
It isn't us they need to answer to. Right?
Leaving them to the authorities. A wise decision.
I suppose we should probably leave then. It's not a good idea to be here when the military arrives. Let's go.
Yeah, let's move.
Again, I keep forgetting these freaking loading screens in between cutscenes are like 10 minutes long.
So you see, considering the situation, could you let them off the hook?
I'd hate to deny a request from you, Rex. And I can see these kids have had a hard time. What do you think?
Well, I suppose I did get my ship back safe and sound.
Hey, how about this? Make them work for the guild, and get them to work off what they owe that way.
What?
These brats! Are you saying we should make salvagers of them?
I think they show a lot of promise. They've got pretty quick fingers. Right? Come on, you know it makes sense. They're poor little orphans with nowhere to go. Are you really just gonna turn them away?
You sure know how to twist a guy's arm. All right, I'll do it. I'll sort out the details with Papunen. But it's just bed and board for now. Got that? If you want paying, you prove yourselves first.
You hear that? I hope you don't mind.
Wow.
Right then, work hard, you rascals.
Finally, we actually get to depart for More Ardain. Quite the strenuous detour we ended up taking there. Master Pawn probably forgotten where we even meant to get on ship. Tori remembered perfectly. 10th floor, was it? 4th floor, Tora. Goldmouth not have half that many floors. It's a 4th floor Goldmouth flight deck to be precise. Shall we get going then? Try to keep a tight hold on any valuables, eh, Rex? I know. Alright, so we did that, which I was already an hour and 6 minutes in. Freaking Christ. I wasn't expecting to be going on that wild goose chase for so long. So I'm probably going to end the video there, and I'm probably going to see if I can go back to any other areas without any kind of consequences, like off camera. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment, as I do. See ya.